Hello, it's Robin here. This is just a quick video to show you a couple of the main features of the keypad in a bit more detail. In particular, I'd like to show you how you can actually set up automation using the drag and drop editor and then put it on the keypad. I'm doing all of this on an iPad just so you know it's all done in one take without any trickery or anything like that. So to start, I've got my keypad and I've plugged it in via USB. This is the Cherry MX version, but it'll work with any versions of the keypad. And you'll see I've got the loading screen of the editor opened up here, and it actually says Arduino Leonardo under which USB ports I've got, and that's simply because there's an Arduino inside the keypad powering it, and so that's how it appears to the computer. So I click connect, and that will establish the USB connection to the keypad and then allow the main screen of the automation editor to open up, which looks like this. Now in the top corner I've got selected this top left button here, which means I'm programming onto this button here. And I'm actually going to start with something you've already seen, which is just typing out a simple bit of text. So I just find this type text command, drag and drop it over, and then I'm going to get it to say hello world, just like that. Oh no, not quite like that. That'll do, why not? Okay, when I press upload, that will send that over to the keypad and save it on that button there. So when I now go to Microsoft Word and press that button, it types out perfectly my misspelled hello world. So that's typing text. Next, I'd like to do a keyboard shortcut. Actually, I'd like to do two keyboard shortcuts. The first will be Shift and Home to highlight it, and the second will be Control and B to make it bold, just to demonstrate that sort of thing. So let's delete that. You know, this is going to annoy me. I'm going to go back in and just change that, so you can go back and change things really simply like that. So that's now correct. Okay. I'm going to get a shift command, just like that, and then shift plus home will give me that selection of the line of text, and then control and the letter key, and that letter key is going to be B, will then make it bold. So I press the upload button there, that overwrites what was already there, quick as that, and then when I go back to Microsoft Word, I simply press my button, types it out, highlights it, and then makes it bold. So that's your typing text and your keyboard shortcuts. Next up, I'm going to show you how you can actually move and click the mouse with the keypad, and I'm going to use a YouTube video just to do this. This was actually one of the YouTube videos which inspired this project, so it's a nice way to start and demonstrate it. So I'm going to move over to a second button here, the number 2, which is just meaning I'm programming this button here. And I'm going to move to the mouse tab, and I'm going to get this move mouse command and drag and drop that over. And what you'll see is that there's a yellow dot appears, and what I'm actually going to do is drag and drop that over the Google Chrome little symbol down here, and that will actually click at the point where I put the yellow dot. Lovely and simple, took ages to code, but it works out really nicely. So once I've done that, it'll just move the mouse down there, and then I want it to left click to open up that tab. So let's press upload, and then when I press that button, you'll see it shoot down there and click opening up Google Chrome. Now what I'd like it to do is actually click in the middle of the video just to make it play. And so I can do exactly the same again, and I think about there's in the middle of the video, and then get a left click. Now this will actually do it so quickly that I think it'll left click before Google Chrome's properly opened. So I'm going to put in a delay in there, and you can do delays however long you like. I'm going to go for 1 second just to give it a bit of time to open. So I press upload, again that'll overwrite what was already on there, and then when I press that button, it moves down, clicks, waits a second, moves up and clicks, and that's the video playing. Now one thing to say is that on Windows, you can see this mouse stuff works absolutely great. On Macs, it's a little bit temperamental, so that if that's a deal breaker, then have a think about that, but on Windows you're absolutely great. So the final thing to do is the keypad can also do media commands. So this is going to be things like play, pause, mute, skip, that sort of thing. And to do that, I'm going to navigate over to this media tab here, and you've got things like mute, stop, pause, rewind, fast forward, your general sort of things you normally have across the top of your keyboard. And what I'd like to do, just to demonstrate this, is actually turn the volume up of the video after we've played it. So if I grab this little volume up command like that and drag and drop it over here, now that's actually going to be quite boring, because that's only going to press the button once, which is going to turn it up once at a time like that, and you can see in the top corner it's just going up one at a time. Quite boring. So how about if I press it 20 times really quickly? Well, I can do that really simply by just using repeats. So this is another part of the software where you simply say I want to start a repeat, before the volume up, and I want to end the repeat after the volume up, and I'd actually like to go around that, let's say 20 times. And so that will now do all the moving and clicking of the mouse to open up the video and play it, and then it will press the volume up button 20 times to really quickly turn that up. So let's see how that works. I press upload, and then it's the final test. I click it, it moves down, wait a second, and then you can see my volume shot up there, and I'll turn that off because it's so loud that you can't hear me now. But I think that's a really nice demonstration of the Keypad. If you've got any questions about its capabilities or anything like that, feel free to ask me. But apart from that, thanks for watching, and please consider backing if you like what you've seen. Cheers.